You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you alright. Mark my words.
Yeah, I swear by my sword!
Solidify!
Need. Yeah. How heartless. Good grief!
Stabilize! This is order!
Wind, hear me! There is no escape! shattered!
Gather!
Crush! Shine down!
Shudder! Freeze to the core! Beg for mercy!
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Ha!
Yeah! Add Astro. Thank you for completing.
Bow your head. Settle down. Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Hey, go away! You away! You're up!
Justice is blindsided. Let the mighty be humble. Silence! Be sanctified.
Entering standby mode. I hope nobody disturbs me.
Beg for mercy.
Insignificant pest!
Crush! Shudder! More speed. Blood of frost! Shudder! Beg for mercy.
A thousand eons, mine to dominate! Burn to oblivion! Kneel!
I'll be back with a vengeance.
Now, your eyes have been opened. Reality is pain! Burn to oblivion! Good riddance, cruel world. I was destined for more.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
Allow me! Yaya Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite. Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction. To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart. But even I don't take them that seriously. Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the...
Stabilize!
This wound, a fleeting shadow. Illusion shattered. Take it easy.
Order guide! Gather!
Shattered. There is no escape.
I will have order.
Ruin! Follow my blade!
Hear me.
Perish!
Crumble. Order guide you.
Inferior!
Solidify.
Witness the final calamity! There is no escape!
Stabilize.
Purge all obstacles! There is no escape! Eternity is in my hands!
This is order. Rise. I'm feeling a little off.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take
Respect must
pride
be
in
given to
fulfilling
the
my
will
duties.
of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction. To survive hardship, you
Shudder!
Bow your head.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them.
You want to learn some...
Solidify.
reveal by
Humble. Stabilize!
Come, sever night from day! Sweeps the lands! Imperial decree! Terminate of the deep!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
I will have order!
This body is eternal.
Order guide!
Obstacles.
Queens of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Solidify! This is order!
Rebuild!
Let the mighty be humble! I will have order!
The final calamity.
Follow my blade!
Order guide!
Eternity
Is in my hand!
This is order!
Press rebuild!
Solidify!
Now me!
The time is begging. I will have order!
By royal decree!
Settle down! This is order!
Odds reveal myself!
only emptiness awaits.
Crumble!
This is no place to loaf around.
Quake!
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Dreamwork!
Let's take for mercy.
Into the frozen void.
Victory! Vengeance will be mine. Beg for mercy.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Shudder!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Crush!
Mind the danger.
Freeze to the core! Let's shut it up! Beg for mercy.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Light it up! Rebuild!
Shudder!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Dance, my pretties. Embrace your searing reckoning.
Beg for mercy. Let us go!
Sweet.
Stand back! Shudder!
Light it up.
Still.
Beg for mercy.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Let's light it up!
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Beg for mercy.
I never asked for redemption. Never.
Right.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as... Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Oh, come on! This place isn't that... Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. No?
Excuse me, but do you know if the
Huh? Who are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Whew, looks like I found the place.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty?
It's an honor to meet you both. I was
Nivelette? He wants to see us again already?
I am not privy to the details. It would be...
If you say so.
now that I've delivered...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over... Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Iudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Iudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the—
Yes, thank you for your I also noticed that Lady Farina—
Could the knave be—
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform— In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appeared. The details are still unclear. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. I was only willing to share this information with you.
So this is what you wanted to—
Yes. This was my proposal during our— The knave did not seem satisfied.
So that means we bought ourselves—
Firstly, you're already— And secondly—
Isn't it just—
I would not define it so early in Fontaine's— The fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, But it should in fact be all we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. But we have no right to get an... Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither...
Oh, Paimon gets it.
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may... So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
You two have my sincere thanks. We will rendezvous at the fortress of...
Prepared ourselves.
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and...
Oh, right! On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you will be compensated
Now that's more like it. Come on, travel!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
More speed.
Cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up! Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the Traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no! Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being a... Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did... Sorry.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, right. There's still a chance.
About that...
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do... He was awarded the honorary title of Duke. On top of that, the Fortress of Meropide has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going! Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
Yeah! More speed.
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Araneus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean... All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk private.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't...
Right.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paper...
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
You all right. Mark my words.
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I
What?
Well, have you tried
Yeah, even if I did smile at
Oh, she's got.
Well, I finished transferring you. You two will register here and...
Yep. Okay, let me see. You are the
That would be us!
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief...
Huh? Wait! You?
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious... And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate... Now I've seen everything. Anyway, please stand in front of the board over there.
Oh, all right! But
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will...
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow.
Oh, okay!
Save it. Not like a...
So, are you one of the guard?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupon?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying, and Mora means nothing here. Here, we use coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Mer.
So, credit coupons?
It's not as simple as that. No matter how much money everyone I guess that's the real And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world.
Oh, so that...
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free.
So all you care about is...
Almost there. It's down through here.
We're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
Aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. More speed.
So this is the actual entrance to the fortress of... Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like if we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed. Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the guard mechs come and...
Wait! You know about our connection?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. And as you can see, committing a crime means...
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace! Lovely weather to...
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is...
My profuse apologies.
So this is the dude.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was... I see. In that case,
I admit that I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of...
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. There'll be more opportunities. Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already...
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust.
He's going to personally give us a cure? No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one...
Is it really okay?
Well, then, maybe you'll be able to carve... But, before you go in... Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The coupon...
Welfare mule? You mean...
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you reward coupons for fish like you who just arrived with nothing. You'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. But trade is always conducted by people. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free...
Your Grace's reasoning is correct. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be...
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place... Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the
Let's continue this way. This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices...
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra...
But I must warn you that your sentence will...
So, did you?
No, actually. Of course, the fees are also quite...
Oh. Human...
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolve...
Oh, no. Paimon was just what...
A reasonable guess. I see you...
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a tab...
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it...
my...
Jeez, that guy's so nervous.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where... In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend
The production zone?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn...
Wow. Wait, you...
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly. As for what we produce, many of the clock... Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but there's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and... Oh? Is...
It's nothing. Paimon's just...
More speed.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself.
Not yet, unfortunately for you.
Oh, then...
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewinne here is the Fortress of Merapede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related...
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to...
Oh, then these two must be some important...
Thank you. Your presence...
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. I seldom conduct tours.
Well, this is your...
Then let's head back to the coupon cafe.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty... What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations?
Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the...
Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a...
I knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal...
Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now?
He seems healthy no matter how...
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's...
No news is good. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him,
But isn't the Fortress of...
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to... Monsieur Nervulette's character is unimpeachable. In light of that, I am... In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as... After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
More speed. More speed.
The Traveler in Paimon, right? Listen up. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, even though the Duke didn't say it, we are criminals, and Paimon did eat... Is it possible that he... Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny." Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The Duke looks scary." And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for... So, we at least need to try. You mean... Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too! Fortunately, based on his attitude, we worked so hard to help clear Linny... Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't... It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing... It was nice to bump into you again. What in the world? It's written like he's... If you say so. We can ask... Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night... Hey, come on! It's just...
Hey, lazy bones! What are you still doing here? If you don't...
Sorry!
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some—
Yep, we just arrived—
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking!
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishap. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job. Anyway, the Fortress of Meripede doesn't—
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed— Here, take this. Bring me the processed widgets, and I'll give you—
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget. So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
Shudder! Beg for mercy. Shudder! Crush!
Machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer.
Huh. This one is... Alright, I'll pass you for now.
Paimon's... he probably... Mr. Magician? Where are you?
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else. he be? Did he decide to slack?
Hey, over here.
Oh, you...
Oh, you scare so easily.
You little...
Sorry.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are...
That's right. My brother's...
It's not just Lynette. Fremen...
Oh, you mean that diver from the house? Now hurry up and tell us. How did you end up as criminals this time?
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching...
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to...
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with... We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave.
Told you so, see?
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigated, but recently, we believe that this is a direct... Father has somehow managed to confirm that Fossil...
Huh? Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our...
It was this information that led us to...
So it's all about the...
Well, that's about it from our side.
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of... Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a... Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains...
Sometimes you need an excuse to do...
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what...
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel like we're the...
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards, even though we have different objectives. We're both... As you know, the House of the Hearth has many
See, I told you.
Is that so?
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since... Or, I should say...
Lynette, just tell them everything.
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and I was prepared for the worst, but since Lynette and I arrived here, most people just clammed up. You should be aware of that while you're in...
A forbidden zone?
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub!
Time to scout.
Oh, he wasn't... forget it. But life here
You think so, mate? If I had a... Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value... Everyone's been telling you what they don't. The truth is...
Huh?
Not everyone.
Really?
Of course.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules?
Come on, mate. This is valuable info.
Paimon understands.
Yeah, I know. Moreover, you're new fish. Freshly caught. I'm usually around the rag and...
He left. Just like that. Huh. Yeah. It might be a good place to start, but like he said, we were so busy talking we almost forgot to eat.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
Yeah.